That's fielded in the end zone. Around the NFL, they're in the second quarter of Lambeau. And that is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers. Chad Kelly with 2 first-half touchdown passes. On first down, they run with power. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. To me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stopped him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make the play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was in the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. The guys in the season said, even called him a disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. They looked at that lead.
How about the boost the defense gets it? Going right out of the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They need to get the play out quickly. Handoff from Washington. It's a 9-yard gain and keeps the drive moving.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the back, a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Time running out here on the play clock. Now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He went backwards. Back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together without shaking this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And right through it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it third down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The play clock's running down. Washington on third and short. Oh, now he blows it over. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle and the extra moves the sticks. 8 yards on the pickup there and moves the sticks.
This drive is pretty clear. It almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Play clock winding down. Running it, Washington. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of 45. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
Doesn't matter what you're looking for in this game, the effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
You know how you get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, standing down, it burns clock, even in situations that we're not really focused on.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figured they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
Space past the 25 and the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They're going down again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and that will be 3rd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I think they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll try to run forward with Howard. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll be a call to the punt team, and it's 4th down.
But forget where first down was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
This is brought into the 21. A good return there, calling 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want more, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3 now in search of 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Tackle able to work this down near the 23. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, losing to the 2nd and 3.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on the runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well. And we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
They'll need to get the play out quickly. A handoff out of pistol to Washington. And down inside the 15 he goes. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now Washington. And we'll get about 3 just outside the 10, shot to the 11.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Before they can snap the tackles out on this. And again, this time to the tailback. Call the game of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now that they force a field goal attempt.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, pursue whatever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. These guys had a punt last time, and it has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not to get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy that can throw the ball and put some muscle on it. Because if you got a lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy that can right foot in there, and they're able to successfully do that.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down. The Bears have third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, over the middle complete. It's Ferguson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there. They'll lead to a new set down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to the secondary target for a nice game.
I'm just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From left side, taken in by Meredith. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Running back not pick him up. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Great concept.
Jacob's question. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose and get on that play, he can hurt you down there.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does. The best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target. I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Again, it's Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very active.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It's caught to the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. People in slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And the Lions are able to cover this one. Down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fall through the effort there.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a
thinking about burning these timeouts? They got all three still defensive.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's your time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. He still farms it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And nice carry there, 15 yards. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. They'll give it here to his running back. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to 17. In the red zone this time. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to start this one away. Now hand up here to his running back. They get 5 out of that one and he moves the chains.
Too much guys deceive me or getting stronger as this game moves along.
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first ever.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continuous conditions during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, the coaching staff did a good job upstairs. That final word, they just saw some defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action here on the top.
They'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
On any running play this call, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you have a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.